Timing for the speeches first.
Speaker number one, Aaron, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 30 seconds to wrap up.
Okay.
Atia, am I reading this right? You're going,
Yeah.
have we ever done a 15-minute before?
No, first time.
Okay. So we're going to go 15, 17 and a half, 20.
Like 30 seconds to wrap up.
30 seconds to wrap up.
Thank you, Kyle. So our first speaker today, we're very honored and privileged to be able to hear Mr. Aaron Wright. Aaron has been in Toastmasters for 1 year and 4 months, and he joined Toastmasters to become a more poised and concise speaker. Today, Aaron is going to be presenting his 6th speech called, it's a vocal variety speech from the Competent Communicator Manual. And the objective of this speech is to use vocal variety to convey the message. And the title of his 5 to 7 minute speech is called Maintaining Your Brand. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Aaron Wright.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Toastmasters. As you heard, the theme of today's meeting is beauty. So what I want to talk to you about is maintaining your brand within the corporate environment. I have 3 specific themes, 3 processes. I want to talk to you about maintaining your brand in the pre-employment process, in the mid-career process, and also as you take on more leadership roles. As we all know, the pre-employment process starts with your resume. Your resume is a snapshot of who you are. It's the first impression that you send out to the world. This is what I have to contribute. There is a statistic that says that the average recruiter looks at the resume for only 15 seconds. So you have to be very cognizant and intentional in the brand that you portray. Often on basically every resume, there's a list of skill sets that you personify, just as there's a list of skill sets that is desired by whatever company or position that you want. Often, we exemplify those characteristics, but we don't show it. I can bet you $1 that you have a synonym on your resume to what they have. Align yourself with that, as long as it's true. If you exemplify those characteristics, highlight that. Highlight that on yourself. Show those things. Also, I would encourage you to pay attention to the job and what you're applying for. How did your job contribute to the goal? How did they quantify success? Is that something that you see yourself doing? If not, it will be very difficult to be happy about it and have the brand that you even want to portray. Make it very easy to like you. Make yourself likable, even if you aren't. Try. And once you've gotten past the initial application phase, as we know, the infamous interview phase, this is where you really want to focus on giving the best impression and maintaining your brand. As you may have heard, over 70% of conversation is done through nonverbal communication. It's done through nonverbal communication. So several things that you can be cognizant of are the colors that you wear, your posture, the smiles that you have. For instance, wearing the color blue to an interview, that gives the impression of someone who is trustworthy, secure, confident. Wearing the color green to an interview, that gives the impression of someone who might be envious, devious, will do anything to get ahead. You don't want to wear green. You don't want to wear green. Also, with that said, be confident, even if you're not. It's often been said that people, they hire character and train skill. Don't feel insecure if you don't necessarily possess the characteristics that they're looking for, or you don't feel like you're technically qualified. You made it, and show them. Show them the benefit you can bring to their organization, and they'd love to have you a part and train you anything that you want to know. Also, you want to show your value. Reflect the things that are on your resume. Reflect how great of a person that you are. Be honest. If you're known as a trustworthy person in your blue shirt or suit, then you will be sure to have a cromulent experience there. We try to work in the word of the day. Now that you've gotten past the interview phase, now you're starting your career. It's mid-career. The game isn't over, folks. You really have to now be the person that's known for having a smile on their face. You want to be known as the person that's positive. Don't be known as the person that you try to say hi and they look away and they avoid you, or look like they're sucking on a sour lemon. We've all been through high school before, so we know the impact of people not knowing who you are, but judging you just off your face that you may have. You may be tired. You may be having a frustrating day, but we oftentimes don't get a chance to improve on our first impression or make a second impression if it's just through the hallway. Not all the times are we able to interact with folks, and so they're judging us based off of how we look and go through the hallway. You don't know who these people are. Someone could be a person that determines your next career path. And I think we all know the impact of having an iffy feeling about someone. I don't know. Is that person a good worker? Are they pleasant? I don't know. They roll their eyes when they see me. They try to hide their bigger pumpkin instead of being proud about it. We all do it. Being funny with you guys. Now, as we do that, be sure that you are maintaining that impression. Now, as you progress into the more leadership roles, game still isn't over. I would actually say that your brand is the most important right now, because leaders who are respectful, who are cognizant of of the importance of their team, people will go above and beyond for that. However, if you're authoritarian, if you're condescending, if you're disrespectful, people won't want to work with you. They won't want to do even their statement of work. It's often been said that people, they don't quit their jobs, they quit their boss. Very seldomly is your interaction with the company based off of the CEO or the company as itself, but really your team, your management organization. So as you step into these leadership roles, pay attention to that, please. Also, if you maintain characteristics that people respect, even if you're wrong, they'll still fight for you. They'll still be happy to support you. With that said, I want to reiterate and remind everyone the topic that I said. Maintaining your brand starts from the pre-employment process all the way to the VP CEO process. And if you do this well, they might refer to you as Mr. or Mrs. Right. So with that, I will leave you all, and thank you.